Philippines is blessed with thousands of islands, surrounded by sandy beaches. But these traditional tourist destinations weren't the only ones nature created for us. And for the non-traditional like me, a vacation is no vacay without the A. That is A for adventure. You don't have to go far to have your dose of adrenaline and nature appreciation. Just 50 kilometers east of Quezon City is the unique Masungi Georeserve. 7,107 islands, blessed with sun-kissed beaches. But tourist destinations in the country are not all about sea and sand. Nature has also endowed us with places like these. This is the Masungi Georeserve. But first, what is a georeserve and what is geotourism? Geotourism is a form of tourism that sustains or enhances the distinctive geographical character of one place, including its environment, culture, and its residents' well-being. The Masungi Georeserve measures over 1,500 hectares. The formation is more than 60 million years old. Limestone formations are deposited in a marine environment.
In geology, there are processes we call mountain building processes, and this means that places that were underneath the ocean can be actually uplifted and brought to higher elevations.
Realizing the beauty and uniqueness of Masungi, the government declared it a conservation area in year 2000. Years of illegal logging and huge-scale quarrying have taken its toll on the area. But 2 decades of devoted reforestation and community reintegration are nursing this geological wonder to full recovery.
We started conserving the place, doing reforestation, but largely restoration work. When we're talking about restoration, that's really with a lot of help from the birds who drop in the seeds, help us plant, and help the place restore organically and as naturally as possible. Blue Star Development Corporation is the one in charge of sustainably developing the place, and that's alongside several consultants that we have. But that is really not without bits of help and creativity coming from the staff itself.
The Masungi Georeserve was finally opened to the public in December 2015.
We had an average about 45 visitors a day.
In just a short period of time, the demand to experience its rugged beauty, thanks to social media, is gaining popularity.
What we want the place to become, ultimately, is a landmark geotourism destination in the country.
Adventure seekers can take the 4 to 5 hour hike around the huge Georeserve from Tuesday to Saturday at either 7:30 a.m. or 1 p.m. Guests are provided with kits which include a bottle of water, binoculars, and a whistle for emergencies. Before a group sets off, a briefing is given by the park ranger. Jonar is one of the first park rangers in Masungi.
Iba't iba yung guest na na-encounter ko dito. Meron mga lokal at meron din mga foreigner. Pag nakasama mo na yung guest mo, ay andun yun, nagkaroon kayo ng closeness minsan. Tapos bonding, nagiging kaibigan mo pa nga minsan.
The first highlight of the trek is the sapot, a web-like industrial steel structure. It offers a grand view of the Sierra Madre on one side and the Laguna Lake on the other. Ditse is another peak surrounded by native cacti. There's also a small cavern where monkeys come to stay at night. Connected by a bridge from Ditse is an air house which they call Patak. A favorite part of the trek is the Duyan, where guests can enjoy the spectacular view while lying in a giant hammock. This cave, called Yungib ni Ruben, was named after a caretaker. He discovered the cave while searching for pathways inside the maze-like Georeserve.
Aris na rin akong tatrabaho dito. Dati, ang unang trabaho ko rito, nagre-recraft. Nakita namin itong mataas na bato. Hanap-hanap ko na rin yung pwede niyang daanan.
There are 2 limestone peaks. They named Tatay and Nanay. And they saved the most exciting part for last. And it isn't called the Magalao Bridge for nothing. For those tired of the usual tourist menu, the Masungi Georeserve offers something different. An idyllic place for nature lovers and the adventurous.
Yung lugar, sobrang ganda. Actually, parang sa mga pinupuntahan namin, laging pataas yung standard eh. Pag pumunta kami ngayon sa mga ibang lugar, parang laging may comparison na eh, na dapat ganito rin yung lugar na pupuntahan namin.
Kasi ano siya first time namin makapag-trek. At the same time, merong mga parang obstacle course type of activities. Tsaka medyo na-amaze ako doon sa mga man-made na mga structures dyan. Especially doon sa sapot, tapos yung parang bahay kubo doon sa gitna ng tulay. Yung duyan, kasi hindi biro gawin yun eh, di ba? So for me, very talented yung mga gumawa nito.
As the selfies and the word of mouth spread about Masungi, the management knows they'll have their own challenges as well.
World class talaga siya. Hindi mo siya maano sa iba, mako-compare. Talagang dito all-in-one. Nature na, nag-enjoy ka pa, tapos exercise pa.
Yes, our islands have so much to offer, and developing such hidden jewels such as the Masungi Georeserve would give the Philippines that edge in attracting a new breed of tourists.